My name is Brandon Lin Chow, matrix number AE190103. So I will be explaining for experiment 5 at the first 4 circuits, sorry. So the first circuit, there are 2 push button and 1 lamp. So when push button 1 and 2 is off, the lamp turns on. So when 1 is on, 2 is off, the lamp also turns off. When both are on, the lamp turns on, and when push button 1 is off while push button 2 is on, the lamp also turns off. So this simulates the N truth table. So for the second circuit, when push button 1 is turned off while push button 2 is turned off, the siren also turns off. When push button 1 is on while push button 2 is off, the siren does not turn on. While push button 1 and 2 is turned on, the siren also does not turn on, but the siren turns on when push button 1 is off but push button 2 is on. So for the third circuit, for this one, when push button 1 is off, 1 and 2 is off, the lamp does not turn on. When push button 1 is turned on, the lamp turns on, while push button 2 is off. When push button 1 and 2 is turned on, the lamp does not turn on. And when push button 1 is turned off but 2 is turned on, the lamp also does not turn on. So for the last circuit, so when both push button are turned off, the lamp turns on. And when either push button 1 or 2 is turned on, the lamp does not turn on. And when both 2 push button is turned on, the lamp turns off.
Good morning, doctor. My name is Daniel Gan, AE190077. Today I'm going to do a presentation on exercise 5. I'm going to present on activity 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we are going to have a push button, timer, and a lamp with a always off timer. Okay, over here. So I'm going to do a simulation on it. So this is activity 5 with LD. Okay, so we're gonna have 3. This means it's going to have a push button here. And so boom. And we're gonna have a 1. And we're going to have oh, that's it. So I'm gonna use it as this one, left panel, that. We're going to have a lamp here. So I'm gonna have a timer. This is the always off timer. Let's see. T dash is a 5-second timer. And a function over here. This is the time. Okay. We'll connect here, here. Oh, okay. So here's our circuit. And we're going to run here. Okay, so this is always off. So after the push button triggered on, and we're just gonna wait for 5 seconds, and then the lamp will be turned on after 5 seconds of delay. So this is a on delay timer. Okay, next we're gonna use debug. Okay, as you can see, false true. After 5 seconds over here, it will be triggered on for the lamp. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to show for the activity 6th. No, activity 6th. So yeah, this is always always off timer is a on delay timer. So I'm gonna run it. Okay. So the push button over here, once it trigger on, it will also trigger the relay 1 and 2. And only after the 5 seconds, the coil of the relay 1 and 2 will be trigger on, as well as the lamp. I'm gonna wait 5 seconds and it will be trigger on. Okay. Yes. So I'm gonna trigger off manually, only it will be turned off. Okay. Okay. So that's it for my simulation. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ili Adila binti Asarudin. My matrix number AE190074. Okay, so I will continue for activity number 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so this is the circuit from the instruction lab sheet. So here we have 2 PB and 2 relay and also lamp. So we go to the simulation open PLC. So this is the circuit that we just draw, and then we can run. So we look at the console and the circuit. If run is successful, so means the circuit are successful. In the circuit, they have two paths of power rail, which is PB1 and second is PB2. When push button 1 and negated push button 2 was triggered, so this will give effect on relay 1 and also relay 2 to be automatically turned on. Meanwhile, the activated of relay 2 will make lamp lights up continuously. If relay 2 do not trigger or inactivated, so lamp will never light up. Okay, now we continue for the activity 10. So this is the circuit. So here we have same circuit that we just draw. So we just need to run. And based on activity 10, there's a push button that connected with relay R1 and R2. While there's a 2 negative push button that are connected with 2 negative relay, which is R2 and R1. Thus, when push button 1, which is PB, are triggered, this automatically turn on the relay 1. And same condition to activated of push button 2, which is PB2, that automatically turn on the relay 2. Next, lamp will light up after relay 1 are activated. while lamp 2 will light up after relay 2 are activated. And both lamp will not light up if push button 2 are not triggered. Okay, next we move to the activity number 11. So this is the circuit for activity number 11. There has added of counter and timer. So for the counter we have 3 cycle, and for the timer we have 5 seconds. So here's the circuit. This is the counter and this is the timer. So for this activity 11, when push button 1, which is PB1, are triggered, then it will automatically turn on the relay 1. Once relay 1 are turned on, counter will achieve the condition and activate it. So it will make the current to the relay R1, and then for this condition, the counter is set to 3 cycle and lamp 2 will light up automatically. Thus, lamps only can be switched off after a delay of 5 seconds when the relay R1 is deactivated once. For second condition, which is lamp 1 will light up automatically if push button 1 are activated and push button 2 are negated. This shows how connected between off delay timer and relay switches used for electronic devices with using of counter to set up the cycle condition will occur. And last one, we have activity 11. So here is the activity 11. We still have counter and timer, but we added to lamp here, and then the counter is 1 cycle and the timer is 2 seconds only. So here's the circuit. We need to run and see the result. So since no error at this instruction, so we can conclude that all the activities are successful. So for activity 12, it's same with activity 11, which is that has 2 conditions. First condition, when push button 1 are triggered and push button 2 are negated, it will turn on the relay. Then the counter will activate based on the condition and lamp 1 will light up. Meanwhile, if condition are reset, the lamp 1 will remain light up. Next, for our second condition, where relay 3 are turned on, then it will light up the light of lamp 2. However, lamps only can be switched off after a delay of 2 seconds when the relay R3 is deactivated once.